What is going on, YouTube? Fascinating graveyard. Today, we're at the Oakwood Memorial Gardens in Huntsville, Alabama. And we're going to visit the grave of absolutely one of the greatest live rock and roll singer entertainers I personally have ever seen. Not live, seen on video. There's plenty of concert footage on YouTube. And that, of course, is Little Richard, born Richard Wayne Penniman down in Macon, Georgia on December 5th, 1932. He was the third of 12 children. His father was a moonshining deacon club owner. And I remember in a interview, Little Richard, tears in his eyes. He was talking about his childhood, how his father would beat the crap out of him because, well, Little Richard, he would like to wear wigs and wear his sister's makeup and all that stuff. And his father, I guess he was trying to beat the gay out of him. And that didn't work. He threw him out of the house when he was 13. And Little Richard had to go live with other people. And it's hard to summarize in a quick video his life because it was very fascinating who he was as a person. I don't think a couple-minute video will ever really do him justice. But later on, as he was, a little kid and singing in the church, people see that, oh, this guy's a really, really good singer. Very, very flamboyant when it wasn't the thing to be flamboyant. Of course, we know him from his two hit songs back from 1955, 1956, Tutti Frutti and Long Tall Sally. He is the self-described architect of rock and roll. And let me say this, if you don't think he's not, you had a lot of people, Rolling Stones, the Beatles, Elvis Presley, Buddy Holly, you had the Everly Brothers. You had a lot of guys that, Elvis Presley, anybody? Didn't I mention Elvis Presley? They got a lot of their character and just performance ability from Little Richard. This guy is the, I don't know if he's a father of rock and roll, but this guy definitely influenced people. And he had a pretty good career. The only thing I see about this guy's career is that because he left a couple times, because I think what Little Richard's problem was that, he had a major drug problem. He said that he was doing so much cocaine that he would blow his nose and blood and flesh would come out. And I think that him being raised in the church, coupled with, him loving God and Jesus and wanting to be saved, but then his rock and roll lifestyle, I think that kind of tore him apart. He actually retired a couple different times from music altogether. He tried the gospel thing, which he was pretty successful at, but the lure of rock and roll always brought him to. This, of course, is the grave of Richard Wayne Penniman, Little Richard, deeply loved by family, friends, and fans. Such a simple stone for a flamboyant person. I swear, I thought this stone was going to be huge, but no, it's just a simple stone. I'm really surprised. And I think that his love of, wanting to serve the Lord and religion, and it just kind of tore him apart where he couldn't just, I don't know. I think he most likely probably led a very, a lifestyle like full of turmoil. Like he wanted to go this way, but he wanted to go that way. And then you factor in, like, he never came out as gay that I remember. In interviews, he admitted he was gay, but he never just, he was flamboyant. Pretty much everybody knew he was gay, but I don't think anybody really cared. This guy was a great performer. He's a very, very good singer. And I promise, if you go look up his concert videos, he's right up there with Michael Jackson and James Brown. Just awesome concert performances, would always just bring it every night, sweating his butt off, just doing it. And, part of me thinks if he wouldn't have like left rock music and then the gospel thing, I mean, he could have had some more like hit songs, you know. Oh, also, this was funny. He claims that he was the first one to where women would throw their panties at him on stage, not Elvis Presley. And of course, Elvis would give this man, you know, many a kudos about, you know, him being very, very important in terms of him kind of becoming who he was. He also had a couple other songs, Lucille and The Girl Can't Help It. So I was in Huntsville just when he passed away, and I was going to come out here to visit him, but I know he didn't have a stone then, so I just kind of wanted to wait. But yeah, I remember when I was living in Dallas, I put on some of his concert stuff just as like background noise because I was doing some stuff, and I was like, wow, this guy's like really, really good performing live. Fantastic live performer. And he was the architect of rock and roll, because if you think about it, who was doing it like that when he came around? So anyways, rest in peace to Little Richard. Fantastic singer and entertainer extraordinaire. And I hope that he died with the Lord in his heart, because this man, you know, forget what he liked to do outside of things. Hey, this guy lived a fantastic life, and you know, he loved God, he loved religion, he loved Jesus. Okay, rest in peace to Little Richard. Fascinating graveyard, guys. I'm out of here. I'll catch up with y'all on the next vlog. By the way, if you want to come out and visit Little Richard in Huntsville, his grave is very, very easy to find. The cemetery is very, very small, so he's going to be all the way to your right next to those crosses, right over there. All right, guys. I'll catch up with y'all later. Peace out.